What's going on YouTube? Walking Essay here, and in today's video, we're just going to be going over how to draw trend lines for beginners. So, trend lines can basically help you predict which direction a stock's price is moving, and they're not as complicated as you think. So, first thing that you want to do with trend lines is make a support and resistance. Now, support serves as our floor. And what that means is like a support is a level that the stock's price is, like well above. So like for this example, we're going to be using Tesla. Like I just drew a support line right here. So our support is at 500 and like 83. And then so next we can draw our resistance. Now, a resistance line that's the line that the stock has like trouble like breaking. So the stock will see resistance when it touches above like 900 or like around this price, and it has support down here in the like 590s. So these are your support and resistance lines. So this is like an entire range of prices that like this stock could trade at. So now let's take a closer look. We can now draw like trend direction lines. And in order to do that, you basically just want to line up the bottom of these like candles. So just to give you an example, so from right here it's like here, like it doesn't have to be perfect, but just make sure that you're like lining up your candles on the bottom, and then you want to connect them at the top. So yes, that's just one example. Let's take a look at Apple. So yeah, this is my like old work. I'm just gonna clear this for a second. Clear this. So let's just redo what we just did. So I'm going to start at my bottom. I'm trying to find support. So like 108 is support. Boom. So like I just drew my support line, this long line. Now like after you connect like the bottom points of the candle from your endpoint, you just click and then you draw it out to the highest point. Okay, there we go. So Apple's high is 145. That's our resistance, and our support is 108. Now, this entire range, this is the future. So like we don't know whether Apple will go like above or below, but what we do know is if it breaks this resistance line of 133, like at this certain time, then it has potential for a breakout. And what a breakout is like essentially when the stock breaks above resistance and it just runs. So like right here, this is an example of a breakout. So like notice how the stock broke this resistance and then like it ran. So yeah, that's how you draw trend lines in a nutshell. And what these are down here, these are technical analysis indicators. I made a video about these recently. I'll leave a link to it. So the reason that like knowing how to draw trend lines is important is because you're able to recognize patterns, and when you start to like do it enough, it can really pay off. So I'm just gonna pull up some common chart patterns like head and shoulders, rectangles, channels, flags, all this. The more you chart and like draw trend lines, the better at it you'll become, and the more profitable you'll be able to be. So yeah, this doesn't take a lot of time, guys. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes to, make these lines. Let's just do square just for the fun of it. So here's our support. Now, like, trend lines can be drawn up or down. So let's say we drew a trend line this way. So in this example, this is our channel. Notice how the price is fluctuating. It tried to break out right here, but it got rejected. So now it's like like headed downwards more. If it breaks this resistance line, it has a chance to run up on this potential upside. But yeah, that's how to chart stocks in a nutshell. Definitely take a look at these chart patterns. They will help you out a lot.
Gonna just keep running away?